Hello, everyone. It is my joy to greet you on this perfect day in May. Yes, here in Santa Barbara, California. As a little girl growing up in Brooklyn, New York, my dearest wish was to go to California. It took many decades of living and travel to arrive and say to you at this moment, welcome to the Advancement Center and welcome to your world of magic and miracles. Now, if you've been here before, you know that I, and in tribute to my dear darling brother, who was always involved with numerology, and he told me that 9 is linked to universal love, compassion, spiritual wisdom, and a broad perspective on completion and endings and a new beginning in universal love, compassion, and altruism. Oh, what a beginning. I can't help but have a joyous time with you at this time. So, here are the words from my journal writing. As many of you know, I write to my dearest friend Simeon, and he always responds. So here it is from my dearest friend. I thought this was quite beautiful. I won't read you the whole thing. If I can read it. I think I need my glasses. I finally have given in. Okay. Dearest Barbara, on the day you were born, you were the embodiment of your whole life and purpose in a small form of pure love. That's every one of you. It was deemed necessary that you must be must be thoroughly taught. Okay, sorry about that. You must be thoroughly taught, vaccinated, boy, Barbara, why don't you write better? And all. Sorry. You were no longer the unadulterated version of your God's creation. We love you. Take care. So he's talking about us when we first came and we were God's messenger and we were unadulterated, unvaccinated, and unedited. We were true new beings. Okay, that takes care of that. So, yeah. So when Robert and I arrived from Australia in 2012, we prepared for the birth of the Advancement Center. Robert broadcast 3 times a week, and I captured his every word with the help of Dragon. Now, Dragon, if you don't know, is an electronic miracle that turns sounds into written English words, albeit in a haphazard fashion. Just hand the words. Oh, that's right. I do remember. And within an hour of that broadcast, having heard every word that Robert spoke, I edit it with love and courage and accuracy. First editions are so valuable. Here is our treasured library of meaning. And I had the foresight to print every one of them. So here's our treasured library of the spoken word from Robert. Yeah. Okay. So that was wonderful. Now, with all that being said, the best is when Robert wrote with no need of translation or editing. Those are all captured and available to you at youngsight, one word, .com. I invite you to experience the wonder of life in words. I share one of these joys with you now, and it's called That Special Feeling. And Robert wrote this April 24th, 2018. The lightness of your being reflects in every moment of your life. Once you allow the presence of your Creator to be a real factor in what excites and drives your destiny to wherever it wants to go. There are many factors that can be considered, but there is no consideration needed once you have attached yourself to the magic and miracles originating from the world of your Creator. In achieving the ultimate of taking your seat alongside your Creator, there is a special reward that comes to you through your general feeling of freedom, comfort, and security. The feeling that everything is okay cannot be given enough emphasis in the formation of your life and the flow of your human existence. everything runs perfectly and restrictions disappear without even presenting themselves for consideration. There is a flow that has never been in your life except when you are connected to your origin. But now this has been amplified by your Creator to make sure there is nothing but this flow between you and the life that you are supposed to live. Change will happen, but it will now simply be part of the flow and will cause any disruption within your being. Every day will bring a new excitement for you to rise to, and all your efforts will be seen as something of immense value in the world around you. Every moment brings you closer to that special feeling that something brilliant is about to happen. And without hesitation, your spirit rises and takes you to another place where the feeling increases once again in a continuous dance of beauty and elation. It seems to the logical mind that this must come to an end, but it never does. And over, the brilliance continues as long as you allow it to do so. If you happen to convince yourself that your logic is correct, you will stop the elation. But it still remains in your field for you to turn on at will. There is no need to take notice of any type of logic when you are living in the world of magic and miracles and sitting beside your Creator, and there is nothing in the world or beyond that can make you do so. As you look into the eyes of your Creator, you see yourself in a much different light to what you have always imagined. And the enormous feeling of welcome comes as a great surprise. There is no way that the physically programmed mind can fathom the extent of difference between what you have been taught and what is actually real. It takes a full experience in the presence of your Creator to dislodge your programming and allow you to move forward into what has been planned for you for the next 1,000 or more Earth years. All of the flow in your life will take on a new form as you open to what has been closed by human exposure. There is a formal notice that is coming to everyone, and it will simply appear in their life in an unmarked package for them to behold. The notice will discharge the systems of society and will open the field that you know so that we can all live in harmony without even knowing that there is any other way. The programming of mankind will stop, and every person, animal, bird, etc., will become friends without any conditions related to any species. What you see in your everyday life right now is for you to modify with your magic, not to hold at bay by either positive or negative reaction. Your magic does not follow a reactive path. It simply changes everything to bring a perfect outcome, even when it seems impossible. What you can see because you are resident with your Creator is much different. And if you allow both visions to exist at the same time, your magic will become active in ways that you never imagined. Simplicity will reign, and everything will be maintained in perfect balance, even when the physical conditions are defined as explosive. Bring everything forward that is in the background of your knowing, and you will see that there is more to life than you have previously revealed. There is actually more hidden than has been revealed in all your life so far. This may come as a slight surprise, but in a matter of seconds, you will find yourself agreeing and wondering how you can access everything that is hidden. There is no method, but it does help to know that there is always more, and it already exists within your field. The extent of your being is much more than you know, but it is always available through the parts of you that are attached to your magic. This is an impossible combination of illogical mysteries that you actually understand at a level far beyond your present knowing. To access such things, all you do is lightheartedly follow your spirit and enjoy the kaleidoscope of sensations that emanate from your being to deliver new and exciting revelations from every different part of your existence. This is only the beginning, and there is no end. All the experiences of the physical world will now be projected from your origin and your position in the world of your Creator. Enjoy every moment and allow yourself to feel the freedom and elation of your Creator as you interact on a personal level every moment of your life. Wow. I think you could tell that I love to read Robert's words. Yeah, it's just amazes me. When I voice Robert's words, I realize so many magic and miracles of my own life now and have lived always. In every encounter with people, professionally and other times, I felt a calling to counsel friends, family, patients to a higher vibration of being. Yeah. No wonder there was instant recognition when we met. Oh, when Robert and I met in 2009, when a mutual friend saw us together. Now, just a few days ago, I received an email from someone I knew professionally decades ago. It said, and here are the words of that email that totally filled my heart with joy. So this was written on Tuesday, April 29th or 7th, I'm not sure. Okay, and this is what it said. I left the following on your Facebook page. I finally found you. I've looked on and off for years. I'm not a Facebook person. You and your life look beautiful. I hope all is well. Miriam and I are very well. Married 42 years. 2 amazing kids. 2 wonderful grandchildren. I hope we can speak someday. All my love, Bruce. Of course, I remember Bruce. I remember him like it was yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I emailed him back immediately. And many emails have been exchanged, and each one reveals his beautiful life in photos of his beautiful family, his beautiful wife, Miriam. I remember encouraging them to continue their life together, and they got married and to have a beautiful life. We met at a crossroads, and his magic and miracles took the pilot's seat. And he did marry Miriam, and they moved far away to Florida. And they had those 2 beautiful children, and each of them have 2 children. I think that's what it is. So, and then Bruce sent me photos of his inherited, totally refurbished dairy farm in northern Vermont. And that photo is inspiring me to gift him with a pastel painting of it. And it really, words fail me. I'm so excited to reconnect with a complete magic and miracle do-over of a life that's been a successful and happy. Yeah. Well, now speaking of pastel paintings, this past Monday art class really revealed to me my metal. Is that the word? Or what I'm made of, or able to recover from disaster. At any rate, Mandar had sent out the inspirational picture, complete with a sketch that everyone had, which I did not have. And I had trouble getting on the Zoom call. I felt totally out of the picture. I knew nothing of what was going on, never got to sketch. And all I said to Mandar was, where's the box that you start with? Because you draw a box and then he tells you where the horizon is and you go from there. Well, I just put my head down and I never stopped. And I just kept going like a little engine that could. And this is what I came up with. And when I showed it to the class, they all gasped because no one had as complete a picture as I did. And here it is. I was like the little engine that could, and I never stopped. So it was, it stood for a lot for me, that nothing stops me. I just keep chugging along. And I hope you like it. I hope every reflection you have shows you that you are living your perfect life and enjoying perfect health and feeling your future clearly as you recognize all your dreams coming true. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I am Barbara.